Leagues north as fly the gull and auk, Point Judith watches with eye of hawk. Leagues south thy beacon flames, Montauk. Lonely and wind-shorn, wood forsaken, with never a tree for spring to waken, for tryst of lovers or farewells taken. Circled by waters that never freeze, beaten by billow and swept by breeze, lieth the island of Manassés, set at the mouth of the sound to hold the coast lights up on her turret old, yellow with moss and sea fog mold. Dreary the land when snow and sleet at its doors and windows howl and beat, and winter laughs at its fires of peat. But in summertime, when pool and pond, held in the laps of valleys fond, are blue as the glimpses of sea beyond, when boats to their morning fishing go, and held to the wind and slanting low, whitening and darkening the small sails show, when the hills are sweet with the briar rose, and held in the soft warm dells unclosed flowers the mainland rarely knows, then is that lonely island fair, and the pale health-seeker findeth there the wine of life in her pleasant air. No greener valleys the sun invite, on smoother beaches no seabirds light, no blue waves shatter to foam more white. There, circling ever their narrow range, quaint tradition and legend strange live on unchallenged and know no change, and old wives weaving their webs of tow while rocking weirdly to and fro in and out of the peat's dull glow. And old men mending their nets of twine talk together of dream and sign, talk of the lost ship Palatine. A ship that 100 years before, freighted deep with her goodly store, in the gales of the equinox went ashore. The eager islanders one by one counted the shots of her signal gun, and heard the crash as she drove right on. Into the teeth of death she sped. May God forgive the hands that fed the false lights over the rocky head. O men and brothers, what sights were there! White upturned faces, hands stretched in prayer. Where waves had pity, could ye not spare? Down swooped the wreckers like birds of prey, tearing the heart of the ship away, and the dead had never a word to say. And then, with ghastly shimmer and shine, over the rocks and the seething brine, they burned the wreck of the Palatine. In their cruel hearts as they homeward sped, the sea and the rocks are dumb, they said, there'll be no reckoning with the dead. But the year went round, and when once more, along their foam-white curves of shore, they heard the line storm rave and roar, behold, again with shimmer and shine, over the rocks and the seething brine, the flaming wreck of the Palatine. So haply, in fitter words than these, mending their nets on their patient knees, they tell the legend of Manassés. Nor looks nor tones a doubt betray, it is known to us all, they quietly say. We too have seen it in our day. Is there then no death for a word once spoken? Was never a deed but left its token, written on tables never broken? Do the elements subtle reflections give? Do pictures of all the ages live on nature's infinite negative, which, half in sport, in malice half, she shows at times with shudder or laugh, phantom and shadow in photograph? For still, on many a moonless night, from Kingston Head and from Montauk Light, the spectre kindles and burns in sight. Now low and dim, now clear and higher, leaps up the terrible ghost of fire. Then, slowly sinking, the flames expire. And wise sound skippers, though skies be fine, reef their sails when they see the sign of the blazing wreck of the Palatine.